Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I am back from Vegas. We just wrapped up the M-League X World Riichi Tour. I am loaded with anecdotes, and I'm very, very excited. Do I even still remember how to do this? Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room, but before we do, we have a very important business to take care of. Yes, please. I'll have what I'm having. We got the Akagi collab commemorative table thumbnail. I don't know what you want to call it necessarily, but because we've been playing some daily games of Mahjong, of course we're going to collect. Folks, I need to equip this, okay? You might not think this is important, but this is going to impact the tile flow. This is going to impact a lot of different things. It's like it's a new game. I don't even know if my graphics card can handle this. Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room today. As we load into the Jade Room, let me just say this. The cursor's the icon. Look at that. The cursor's like a different honor tile every time. If you've been enjoying the genre lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out the channel. Such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Bam! Domidus Quo writes, "Hello, Yusong, long-time viewer, second-time commenter here. And after watching the tournament VODs, I just wanted to say that whether you're playing or watching, your commentary is truly just so awesome." Check your PayPal. "Your ability to keep cohesive thoughts and continue stories in between discards is impressive. And both your chemistry in the booth with Jen and your post-match interview were just so fun. You are genuinely so well-spoken and effortlessly funny, and you bring such a fantastic energy to everything you do. I wish you nothing but the best for the future, and hope to see your continued success in the worlds of virtual and IRL Mahjong." Check your PayPal. 4 updates to the left. Thank you so much. That is incredibly, incredibly kind. I greatly appreciate it. Also, I'm just going to say this right now. Every other person in my Jade Room lobbies should also have to read a YouTube comment at the start of the video. Not saying that the YouTube comments are a bad thing. No, absolutely not. They fill me with such a sense of freaking purpose and wonderful feelings. It's more so I start with like a negative 10 seconds on the timer because of that, and I mean, it's kind of a self-inflicted wound. I could always read those before the game starts, but what's the fun in that, folks? What's the fun in that? Thank you so much for the kind words. I sincerely appreciate it. And folks, I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody docs and our Riichi Mahjong strategy docs that I myself have written. I haven't recorded a video in, I think, like 5 to 6 days, and holy bursh, Luca, Bad Guy, Bree, Sabine, Adam A, and Ruben T. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That is incredibly kind. It's the best way to support me. They give me the biggest slice of the pie there, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you so much. I've had to come to terms with a lot of things this past weekend, and so many, like, how do I say this in a way that doesn't make me sound egotistical? I think I'm the second coming of Mr. Beast. Oh God, maybe not a sentence that whatever. The point is, at the event in Vegas, so many people came up to say hi, and if you did, and you said a nice thing about the channel, I mean, no one said a rude thing about the channel. Am I folding this? Am I genuinely folding this? I'm folding Tanya Tudora Red 5? Lord, tell me how to say no to this? But you have like a freaky half flush thing going on, and my hand is amazing. My hand is earnestly amazing. I don't know if I'm ever happy to get rid of this though. That's the 8 of circles is your overflow tile. You think I'm not locked in to the point where I can clock that tile might come from an 899 shape. He's still barking, folks. He's absolutely still barking. I'm folding with Tudor. Look, oh, Yusong, we were hoping that you changed and grew during the Las Vegas event. No, I'm still folding. I'm literally still folding. I don't want to deal into whatever nonsense this is. For that reason, Trucks, I'm out. For that reason, Trucks, I'm absolutely out. Pull up the censorship image. And there's the censorship image. Riichi, nothing. I'm glad that we folded to that. No, more so like, I mean, I saw 2 Dora. I saw basically 3 Dora at that point. I probably could have pushed. I saw 3 Dora and 1 Red 5. But also, I was like freaked out at, even though we saw 3 Dora and 1 Red 5, a crossover with a white dragon half flush hand. That's pretty spooky scary right there. So basically, if you came up to if you said something nice about the channel, we took a photo. Thank you so much. I've had to come to terms with the fact that people actually watch the channel. people actually like the channel, which obviously, right? Like obviously, you know, people are watching and enjoying the videos. But I'm just so grateful. I'm genuinely just so grateful. It was so cool to meet people IRL. Yusong, is it because you're an egomaniac? You bet your bottom dollar it is, of course. Who wouldn't like that? I'm also an only child. That's right, I'm one of those sickos who's an only child. Of course, no. Give me that attention. Just kidding. It was genuinely so nice to meet everyone. Folks, how was the event? Yusong, how were you doing outside of the game today? First of all, thank you so much for asking. Nobody freaking asks around here. And secondly, oh boy. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, let me sum up the event. It was basically a Gigantamax Mahjong, Riichi Mahjong tournament. There were 25 auto tables going concurrently. So in that room, there were at least, if not way more than 100 Riichi Mahjong players. There are dozens of us, folks. There are dozens of us out there. I met a lot of them. So, you know, the prizes are top 3 players get an auto table. Very exciting, genuinely very pog, very cool. The auto tables were sick. The point sticks themselves each have a little chip in them, so they automatically calculate the score of your total points. They don't calculate the hand that you win. We don't have the technology for that, but like the point totals all get added up, which is a very nice touch. And obviously, it's an auto table. It shuffles everything. The other draw of the event is that, you know, a lot of Japanese Riichi Mahjong professionals that play in M League, and I don't really know how to describe M League. M League is kind of like, I don't know, like the NBA or the MLB, in the sense that it's just like the highest level of Riichi Mahjong, and it's like televised and millions of people watch it. Genuinely, like millions and millions of people watch it. So I even watch it. I'm not even like, I mean, I watch like the clips and highlights, but I genuinely like, it's a very fun thing to watch, and the production value is very high, and players are very good, very, very good. So you also get to play with the Riichi Mahjong, like Japanese professionals. And okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went into this event like, I know how to do pinfu. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I went into this event like, I don't know how to win at Riichi Mahjong. You effing kidding me? Like, I don't know. You think I don't know ball? I know ball. Like, I went in a little cocky, and then one night, I was already talking about this on the Discord. Please, you know, forgive me if you've heard this before, because I was, you know, kind of just live, not live tweeting, but live Discording the entire time. Hang on, can I actually use this? I see 2 4s are gone and 3 7s are gone, and I could end up in Zazie Ferritin jail, and I'm in the dealer seat right now, and Zendaya is Michi. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I grew a lot as a Mahjong player, but these hands haven't been like, we haven't been winning in these recent hands, and that's okay. That's genuinely okay. So I was like, Riichi Mahjong pros from Japan. Like, I know how to play. I know how to like go for a Sanshoku. I'm aware of the concept of a mixed triple sequence. Like, what is the difference? And then one night there was an after hours event where it was just for fun, where you were paired up with 3 other players at a specific table, and we're playing with D-Gen rules. Genuinely like unruly things, like open Riichi and global chi. You know how you can only chi from the player to your left? Like, you could chi from literally anyone on the table. And so that was messed up. And then another thing was, like, if you had had I pawned the 8 of bamboo and then someone discarded an 8 of bamboo, I could like take that tile and call con. So those were the 3 fun and silly rules that we were playing with. And then at my table, hang on. Oh no. Did I screw up something fierce? Because now I have 0 safe tiles. 3 7s are gone. A lot of the 9s are gone. You cut 3 9s? I literally don't even know what's wrong with you. sorry. But 3 7s are gone. This is a 1 chance tile. I don't know if there's anything that's that much safer. I mean, I could cut 8 of circles, right? It's kind of the new terminal. In the way that 30 is the new 20. Because all the 9s are gone, this is like as hard to use as a 9 usually is. So if we have to, I can see myself discarding an 8 of circles. If I have to, I would also, but I would much prefer to discard the Northwind. Playing this after hours event, of course there are silly rules. It's not the most serious tryhard thing that you're ever going to see. I sit down at a table with Sho Shiratori from the Abemas team. And we had done an interview earlier today, and I got all this footage that I now have to edit, and I now have to face my arch enemy, Adobe Premiere. And so we sat down at a table together, and then at a certain point in the game, it's going pretty well. He just turns to me and says, like out of nowhere, Yusong, are you waiting on a double pair weight for the 6 of circles and the 8 of bamboo? And folks, I was. And I don't know, like I got, like, I'm still scared thinking about it. I'm genuinely still, like, freaked the F out thinking about it. Because I don't know, like, I was talking, I was like, how do you know? Did you see my tiles? And he was like, no, just from the calls you were trying to make earlier and your discards. And I was like, so I went into the event being like, Japanese Riichi Mahjong professionals. Are you kidding me? And then I left the event realizing that there's a canyon of difference between myself and every single person that came to represent Emily. There's the gulf between me. It's like everyone there was Satoru Gojo, and I'm just like a waiter. You know what I mean? And like that's fine. Like that's fine. I'm still in the universe, but I got no powers. You know what I mean? I'm just a bozo. I'm literally just a bozo. Hang on. I'm gonna keep a red dragon as a save tile. I mean, this hand is okay. It's not valuable literally at all, nor is it even that good. If I draw into a 4 of bamboozlers, I can keep that 4-5 shape and get rid of this 8-9 shape. So that's pretty interesting. So basically, he was a demon. Like he and then after he soul read me, and I genuinely was so wide-eyed that I didn't know what to do. He said, because English is not their first language, but every single professional was every single professional was so kind and like tried to use English, and like I was also trying to use like my broken ass Japanese. I'll tell you more about this in a second. And he just turns to me and said, "Yusong, I'm a magician." And I was like, "God damn, I just got aura mogged, and like I just got aura mogged and Mahjong Soul read so badly. Like I got effing eviscerated." And then the next morning, I had a streamed game on, because like there's the tournament, but one of the tables goes out to the live stream that Domidus, oh my god, why can't I read that Domidus, oh my god, that they were referencing before. And I sat at the stream table and I had to play against Shoshiratori, and I felt, I was like, before the game started, because again we had interacted like a few times. You were so kind, did an interview. But I was trying to, you know, make some small talk, and all I knew, like, I don't really know that much Japanese, but I knew hontoni, which is really, abunai, which is dangerous, and then I think you can anglicize player to like play or something, and it still kind of makes sense. So I was like, as soon as we sat down together, because I think he knew, and I think he knew that I knew, that I was like, I don't want to play with the guy that just soul read me last night. And so I was like, Hontoni Abunai player, and he laughed and got a good kick out of that. So I was trying to communicate as well. I was trying to communicate. In the post-match interview, he was also popping off. I think he said some nice things about me. I don't know. I think he did say some really nice things about me, and then also mentioned this anecdote. And then and so I got exposed. I got exposed in 1080p. Folks, it was so fun. It was genuinely so fun. I know it just sounds like this was psychologically shattering, but it was nice to know that there's an even higher peak, you know, to look out at the horizon and see, oh no, there's a lot more out there. That was very exciting. That was genuinely very exciting. I have no idea. I don't think I've talked about Mahjong once this entire video. I mean, I've been talking about Mahjong. I've been yapping my ear off about Mahjong, but oh no. Hontoni baka Yusong, you know what I mean? Who up in the club being like, Hontoni baka Yusong. Folks, I don't like this 1-2 shape. I'm just gonna be early. If we draw into a 4 of bamboo, this is still pretty tight. Just because 1-3 is already gone. I guess 1-7 is already gone. Gulp. It looks like the player across from us, that's a weirdo pawn, right? West wind is neither their sea wind nor is it their prevalent wind. I'm probably going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. Extra spicy. No, extra spicy like some Laogan Maz that I know. Just because it's the suit of the Dora. So if they got a half flush, they got 1 or 2 Dora. That's a dealership Mangan. Would hate to deal into a 12,000 point hand. That's just me though. I don't know if there's other sickos out there that would enjoy dealing into a 12,000 point hand. Me personally, I'm just not that type of bozo. That was really cool. That was genuinely so cool. How did I so if you want to see the tournament game that I'm literally that I literally just referenced, it's on the World Riichi, it's on the WRC channel, World Riichi Championship channel, right? It's at World Riichi. Yeah, it's the World Riichi Championship YouTube channel. Hang on. Do I ever like play this with an open heart? I mean, the 2 just passed. I'm telling you right now, I can never let go of the Dora. It's saying never let me go, like a Kazuo Ishiguro novel. Oh, that's really bad. So I think they have it, folks. Ooh, and that's also really bad. Ooh, and these tiles aren't very good either. Ah, what a lovely, dangerous situation. Okay, and I got no timer. Oh, that's perfect. It's the conditions are absolutely effing perfect right now. So, Left Lord is going to call Riichi. I kind of want them to win. I feel like whatever hand they're repping is probably worse than whatever the dealer is repping. This half flush, 1 Dora, half flush, 2 Dora, whatever nonsense this could be. Wow, the Dora tile gets discarded. I'm gonna get out while the getting is good. I feel like we're not gonna have that much of a chance later in the game. 8 of Circles is also safe, but Right Lord is showing that they're not folding either. Right Lord, you know, in the face of this Riichi, they weren't gonna just roll over and die. Meanwhile, I was rolling over and dying. I mean, I guess I gotta show you the hand. They were waiting on a 2 and a 3 of characters to win. Not a bad hand. The scores are very, very tight. The good news about this situation is that we got another dealer seat coming up, so that's gonna be very powerful and advantageous for us. It's still anyone's game, but I say that also in a derogatory sense because we could lose this game very, very easily as well because again, everyone's scores are very, very close. I know I'm in first right now, but it's basically by a hair, and you know, someone's score needs to be above 30,000 for every game to end. So we, you know, if we ended right now, we wouldn't be able to end right now. Other things from the event. Yeah, so if you wanted to watch either the games that I commentated on with Mahjong Jen, our good friend and colleague, it's the World Riichi Championship YouTube channel, and then you go to the live tab, and it'll be the Las Vegas Day 1 and Day 2 of the M League World Riichi Tour. I casted the last 2 games of each day, but my stream game against Shoshi Hattori was on the second day. It was the second game. We will be reviewing that on this channel, so I'll like walk you through it. I'll do some VOD review of my own damn game. So if you want to be patient, if you want to watch it immediately, you know, please feel free. But if you want to just watch it along with me and then hear some of my post-game thoughts, and we can listen to Jen and Curly, who is another Mahjong streamer, their commentary as I was playing. God, I hope they weren't. I hope they weren't. I think they were being very, very nice to me. But I don't think I was playing the best that I've ever played. So we'll have to see about that. Anyway, that's coming up on the channel. Recorded a whole bunch of B-roll because I was like, as I got there, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a vlog, and then I got to the hotel room, and then I was like, no, I should do a vlog. And so I just recorded B-roll. At no point did I, like, you know, say hi to the camera and was like, hello, YouTubes, you know what I mean? I wasn't, it'll all be post-event commentary, PCE, as it were. And so hopefully I'll share that with you. It's just like I'm not very good at video editing, as in I know how to do video editing, but I'm very, very slow at it, and it does not bring me joy. Folks, you know what else doesn't bring me joy that I think I should have gotten rid of earlier, like way earlier? This 2-3 shape of the bamboo suit. The ones are almost already entirely gone. Ugh, it might be too late to be discarding these. It's so dangerous. And then like the 4 of bamboo, we would have to accept twice. You know what I mean? And so we can still accept the 4 of bamboo. It's not like we're even missing out right now. So I'm gonna try to discard these tiles and see how they do. I'll keep a red dragon for a rainy day, aka a safe tile for later. I don't think this is necessarily Tanya, but I was considering it for a second, right? I'm not heartbroken to throw away 9 of characters just to make this hand actually be able to win, but it's still just lacking some firepower. It's still lacking a little oomph, you know? We only have a, if we, ooh, okay. 7 of circles, the nut draw, right? Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Dora. Oh my god, he's so back. If we get to call Riichi here, it's so nasty. Right Lord does have a half flush, but they didn't chi or win off of my 3 of bamboo discard earlier, so I'm hoping that their hand hasn't progressed to Tenpai. If they ever start discarding bamboo tiles, we just have to assume that they are in Tenpai at that point. If they ever start throwing overflow tiles, which is what that is called, we just have to get out. Call me Jordan Peele. The way we have to get out. So there's a vlog. I've recorded some interviews with as many Riichi Mahjong pros as humanly possible. Pinfu, Red 5 Dora in the late game. Yeah, I don't. If I call Riichi here, I don't think anyone's gonna deal in. And I'm in first place. Oh, this is all triplets as well. Hot damn. Okay, jeez Louise. I mean, at least we knew that they were going for a half flush. We had them pegged for a half flush. Excuse my phrasing. And it's still within grasp. Our game. Getting first place. It's just not that easy anymore. Southwind is pretty nice. We have a pair in our hand. It's a little bit awkward. And you're not allowed to emote if you're right, Lord. You're going in the Death Note for sure. That is an emote born of malice. That is an emote born of a darkened heart. That is an emote that seeks to dismantle and put down other players. That is not a revelatory emote to share in something exciting happening at the Mahjong table. No. I met so many kind Riichi Mahjong players. They do exist. You can't be emoting out the wazoo like that. You're going in the Death Note. So I was doing a lot of recording. I also, at the event, I wanted to show you, just in case you're a sicko like me, this is not paid or sponsored of any kind. Hang on. I mean, these are good shapes, Bront, but like, oh no, I think I'm supposed to discard this, but I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think those are roughly my 5 blocks. 2 books got launched in like coinciding with this event. So one of them, and they should be available for purchase online. I don't have the link just like handy and at my fingertips right now, but one of them is called, and I'm gonna cut away from the game for a second, please forgive me. One of them is called Balance Your Game by Matsumoto, and it's World Riichi Publishing, and the other one is called The Essential Playbook by Uchikawa, and this guy's a goat, and it's also World Riichi Publishing. I mean, this guy's also a goat. They were both so cool. Not to... They were both genuinely very cool, though. Oh, man. And they were both very, very nice at, like, breakfast and stuff. Genuinely, I have no idea how they had that much, like, poise, too. Because if I was jet-lagged going from Japan to Vegas, which I don't even know what the jet lag is, but I'm sure it is brutal. If I was going from Japan to Vegas, and then I had to be, like, smiley and professional the whole time, no, I wouldn't. Are you kidding me? No, I absolutely wouldn't. I could see here to be in Tenpai, and I don't think it's bad. But I have to discard the Dora into Right Lord, and that is bad. But I think because I am in the dealer seat, it is worth yorking it a little bit extra risky style. You know what I mean? I think it's worth playing a little bit more risky just because we are in the dealer seat and because we are able to get into that Tenpai. Okay, I mean, let's see what happens. Right Lord is gonna call Riichi. Guy standing in the corner of a party meme be like, they don't know that I'm also in Tenpai. They don't know that I have to fold now. Oh my god, it's the worst day of my life. No. Folks, I love the dealer seat. But I don't know if you see this. I have a 1 Han Andy. Yeah, okay. I mean, we might be able to get, depending on how large this hand is, I mean, it could be easier to get into first. Holy, did they hit 2 Aura? No, they hit none Aura Dora. But this is a 7 pairs hand. Also, folks, I was playing against a player from Riichi Nomi, and I dealt into her 7 pairs dealer's seat hand. 7 pairs 2 Dora, Dama 10 in the dealer's seat. 9,600 points, 9,600 points. Folks, that felt awful. Dealing into 7 pairs IRL, it feels so bad. It genuinely feels like your world is collapsing. God, I love this game. It's a beautiful game. I genuinely had so much fun at the event. I'm probably gonna tell you all of it out of order. Like this is some Tarantino film. It's just gonna come in bits and pieces. And I mean, I'm in a little bit of a tough spot. I should have cut something else. Like the 9 of bamboo is bad, but we can accept the 8 of bamboo or a 7 of bamboo and just play towards the Dora. And I think that would have been way better than just cutting the second one on autopilot. Anyway, I had so much fun from the event that as I got home, I was so sad. I genuinely found myself so sad. And then last night, I think just a lot of things came like crashing down. I think I was genuinely like giga exhausted. Ended up crying, ended up doing a little bit of crying by myself, which you might think is a bad thing. It's always a good thing. It's always a good thing rather than like, I don't know, you never feel an emotion in your entire life. YouTube algorithm senses that and then radicalizes you. You know what I mean? So that was genuinely nice. But I had so much fun at the event that it was so sad coming home. Not because home is bad, but I realized like, man, I need to get out more. I'm not even saying that in a touch grass kind of way, but I think that despite my introverted style, despite my introverted personality, I do need to occasionally do a little bit of cognitive behavioral torture and actually go say hi to people for an extended period of time. You know what I mean? Like oh my God, say it ain't so. Like, what is this, some kind of Saw movie? I think I realized that I'm like I don't know if I would describe myself as an extrovert, because no. But I would probably describe myself as a masochistic introvert, as in like, I deep down, like, I enjoy like the social aspect of things, but it also hurts. You know what I mean? So I don't know where I necessarily land on stuff like that. So this is South 4. This is all last. I'm in second place right now, and we're playing Mahjong Soul. Yusong, why say that? Oh, what? So you're not folding either. So you're probably, what? You're in the dealer scene. Shouldn't you be folding? You still see a little baka? Okay, well, we can maybe dance a little bit here. We can maybe dance a little bit. Me at the club be like, oh no. I mean, worst case here is that I'm third, because Right Lord gets dealer penaltied. Holy frick, by the way. Is Sumo Hanemon enough for them? It's a big ass point swing and Right Lord pays the dealer penalty. Oh my God. Folks, magic can happen. I should be. No, we're not ever. No. Yostar, come on. And then my bald eagle, we don't get to see my winning animation, but that's very much okay. We're doing a little bit of losing before we left for the trip as well. I do feel like, though, playing IRL Riichi Mahjong is like playing with training weights on, because you got no pawn chi buttons available for you. It means that you have to constantly be watching, constantly be thinking about what tiles you may or may not want. Whether or not you would call Riichi, you have to start thinking about scoring as well. And I would say, like, I generally don't know that much scoring. I only got a name, but that's okay. I think I'm like a different Mahjong player. I'm not even joking. The whole entire event was played without red 5s. It was a slightly different rule set. I guess the biggest difference is red 5s. There were no red 5s. Nagashi Mangon is off. And I don't know. And if you win as dealer in South 4, the game does not end. Like, if your point is the highest, it just keeps repeating until the timer ends or something else, because your total accumulated score over the tournament matters as well. So it was a different thing to play for. Folks, I genuinely think I'm a different player. I'm not saying that I'm never going to lose. I'm definitely going to lose. I'm like definitely going to lose a lot. Make sure to like and subscribe. but it's just been nice thinking about the game in a different way. How did I get a C for this? 1, 6, 7. I cut the 1, 2. You just wanted me to cut the 6. Okay. But it's like, the idea is like 31 to 19. What, a 12-point difference? It's either tearing up this shape or, you know, keeping that floating tile. I think this is okay. 32, we're gaming. We're back on track. 9 of characters. You wanted me to get rid of this shape now? When is enough for you? I think they hated it. Okay, they absolutely hated this because a crosslord is going for the half flush. They even like the pawn. No, they hate the pawn. This is a terrible situation to open up. Yeah, okay. It was just kind of a freaky situation. So this was half flush all triplets. Damn. And then was this? Oh, this Riichi is still pretty good. I was like, if they had to discard the Dora, then I don't think the Riichi is as good. But you have a lot of the ones making the... You see all 4 copies of the 1. Making the 2 a little bit harder to use. Okay. That must have made your heart stop, but it was still okay. And then you end up defusing this bomb. What? I thought they won... Or that must have been someone else's all triplets hand that they won later. Was there anything else? I mean, there was nothing. I was just kind of yapping. I was kind of going yap mode 9000, folks. You'll also have to forgive me. You'll also genuinely have to forgive me a little bit. I am so behind on videos and life stuff. I think I'm gonna call this video here. People are booing at me from the audience. People are booing at me from the stands. But just I got no backlog right now. I got no backlog. I want to make sure that the Patreon is ready to go and stuff, and get back on track for all of that. And so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk about the event much more in the upcoming videos. But first and foremost, just like thank you again to everyone who said hi. Like that meant the world to me. If you know everyone was a champ, I think I was definitely nervous. So I appreciated everyone being so kind about it as well. I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about it, whether it's here at the stream or elsewhere. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Yeah, for just being a part of this. I hope I can continue to make good, entertaining videos, and that we can have fun. That's the most important thing. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.